Okay, this is August horoscope for Leo. So Leo, this month I feel like you're having a lot of anxiety. You're very in your mind. You could be having a vivid imagination. You could be having some pretty vivid dreams. But I'm not saying that everything you're seeing is just in your mind, but I do feel like you're very like getting carried away in your mind or in your thoughts, and you need to ground yourself this month with all this red energy, especially at the bottom of the reading. It's like you need to bring yourself back down. Maybe you need to stay home a little bit, eat some home cooked meals, go on some walks, wear like red, burgundy, or darker colors, even brown, earth tones. That's going to be very grounding for you at this time. I feel like you just need to bring yourself back down out of your mind though, because you have a lot of like, it's not fantasy, but it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just you have a lot going on in your head and you're having a hard time distinguishing anxiety from intuition. You know what I mean? You need to know a lot of things that you're feeling are mostly it's like anxiety, and being stuck in your mind and being kind of triggered or getting carried away. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you shouldn't even enter certain thought processes because you know they're not healthy for you to enter certain thought processes. Like you know that Remy, hold on. Remy, my dog is having a bad dream right now. Remy, that's so crazy. That's crazy. Maybe that's a sign that someone needs. But my dog just had it. Like she's like, yeah, she's definitely was just having a bad dream. So maybe you're having some bad dreams or you're having some like crazy dreams. So that's what I'm saying. Like you need to ground yourself. I feel like you need to protect your energy, but you also need to like have faith that you are protected by the universe. Like sometimes you have a hard time just with like releasing control of situations. And I feel like you know what I mean? Like you want to, like you just naturally you're a go-getter. You like you like to take the lead of situations. That's your natural instinct, you know what I mean? Like without even thinking about it. And so I feel like you're being guided to just do a little bit of releasing at this time so that you can feel a little bit happier. Like when you're holding on too tight, sometimes it's hard to find that happiness. I definitely think that you could be experiencing some lessons this month, but they're literally lessons meant to bring you blessings. So don't even worry about any like inconveniences, delays, anything that comes up this month. It's all happening like for a reason. Don't think that like you are having bad karma or da 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 da. I actually think you're going to get some good karma this month, but I think some things are being sorted out or balanced out by the universe, if that makes sense. You know how it is. It's just like certain things just need to be balanced. You know what I mean? So I think that it just is going to depend on you and your situation, but the universe is balancing things out for you. So you're going to kind of know what direction things are going. But either way, I have a feeling your spirit guides and a lot of you guys could be celebrating this month. You could have birthdays that just passed or coming up with it being Leo season. But I think you're like getting blessed right now. And I think that anything that feels like don't get in like a victim mode or feeling like, why is this happening to me? Or things are happening to me, da da da. No. Things are happening for you. You just have to have a little bit of patience, which is what you're being taught right now, so that you can understand the bigger picture at this time. But yeah, I think you're having a hard time with change. You're having a hard time letting go of the past. You're having a hard time releasing past resentments, past failures, the way certain situations went. Holding on to like, you're not really resentful is not what I'm getting, but you're like, well, some of you could be, but it's more like just being stuck. Like you don't want to be resentful is what I'm getting from this. But you feel mentally stuck in certain situations, and you need to know like anybody that does you wrong or anything like that, just let the universe take care of it. Like you don't really need to like worry about that. And a lot of times with the 7 of Cups here, there's a lot of miscommunication that could be in the air this month, or sometimes just what you think about a situation or what you believe isn't the truth, isn't what's actually going on. You know what I mean? It's like you could think like, I don't know, like you could just be getting carried away in your thoughts, but that's where you need to ground yourself. Like react off of things that are really happening in the present, things you have proof of, situations that are happening. Don't like react off, like some of you guys are reacting off of like scenarios in your head type thing. Like don't do that. You're gonna trigger off of scenarios that are not even happening. So just like let go, so that you can receive is what I'm hearing. But also know that again, anybody that does anything wrong to you, like the universe is gonna work that out. So don't get so upset and feel like, oh my God, like you get angry and you lose control. You feel like you have to like you just want to do something, and it's like just relax. But that's your instinct, but you have to kind of just take that moment when you get upset, take that little 10 seconds to think. But I definitely think that you are overthinking at this time. You need to know that the worst is in the past. Like there's nothing bad that's going on, there's nothing bad that's going to happen. It's just like you are dealing with a lot of triggers right now. Maybe something has recently happened that's triggered you, or you're just dealing with you're really battling your emotions in your mind at this time, but you're going to have a change of perspective. I think by the end of this month, you're going to come out with a renewed sense of mental health. Like, you're going to be feeling a lot happier and healthier, like even physically healthier. Maybe working on your physical health is going to help your mental health. That's something you've been thinking about. But I definitely think you're transforming. I feel like it's like you're kind of in the dark right now, if that makes sense. With this moth, it kind of feels like, you know what I mean? It's like you are finding your way through a dark time or through the dark, but you're doing it. You're lighting a way for other people, if that makes sense. You need to know that you are a light. To shine your light this month. Don't dim your light this month. If you're a Leo placement, like, this is your time to shine. This is your time to be in your full energy. I feel like you really need to work on a little bit of gratitude at this time. Like, just be grateful for what you have, so that more can find you, even if you find yourself in tough situations. But the new moon, I think it's tomorrow, it's going to be significant for you. So literally just clear your energy so that you can manifest new. But I feel like here you're doing a lot of self-work this month. You're really working on your inner self. You're working on your mind. You're working on changing some of your thought processes. You might be spending less time on social media, less screen time, or you're being guided to. I also feel like you're being guided to, like, I would say I'm hearing pay attention to the red flags in certain situations, but I don't even think that this is something you need to worry about. I think sometimes when you just take a step back, it's a little bit more clear to see. So just focus kind of on yourself right now. But I also feel like you are working on, like, kind of like, I don't know how to put this, releasing I feel like this isn't, I want to say criticism or judgment, but it's not really judgment or criticism that I'm feeling here. It's like assumptions. Like, assumptions can be dangerous because, like, mainly to yourself, just because it's like, if you cast a judgment on something or just think, oh, this because that or whatever, you know what I mean? And it's not right, like, that can really mess with your mental health. So maybe that's why I'm seeing, like, maybe for some of you guys, you do need to take some social media break or screen time away, because you're getting so carried away in your mind, because you're a little bit ungrounded this month, or you're having a hard time, like, you're having to constantly re-anchor yourself. It would be good for you to just not, like, if you can't control the fact that you're going to draw a conclusion or assumption about something, don't look at something at all, or don't deal with something at all, or don't even engage in a situation at all. Like, that's kind of just what I'm getting here. Like, put yourself first this month. Really put your own health and happiness first. Really just believe in the divine and know that all the good energy you put out, it comes back to you. You know what I mean? So put good energy out. It's going to return to you. The scales are definitely be balanced in some way in your life. I feel like you are wanting some, like, truth or honesty or clarity about something this month, and I think it's coming. Some of you guys could be receiving some truth, some honesty, some even like an apology or something like that is definitely coming your way. But I think for now, you just need to go within. Like, you can't force these type of outcomes, you know? So don't hear that and think, oh, like, to go do something to try to control an outcome. Like, allow things to happen naturally, so that you know that that's what was meant to happen. You know what I mean? Like, just allow things to play out for you. With the rare intersection of heaven and earth, I feel like a miracle is about to come through for you this month. Like the divine is working as we speak. Things are being shifted in your favor. So if something is like, you don't know how you're gonna fix something, do something, deal with something, whatever, do not even worry about it. Literally, like, the divine is about to come through for you. It does every single time, especially during your season. So don't, again, I'm hearing don't dim your light. But also don't lose your faith. Like, have your faith. Like, that's the Leo energy. Have faith, be optimistic, know that things are always working out for you. Be confident this month. Don't judge others, but also don't judge yourself. But don't be judgmental of other people, especially other people that are working on themselves or trying to make improvements or going through times that you've been through in the past or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, release that, okay? Everyone has struggles. So it's like, try to let go of that. Try to focus on, just, again, I'm getting gratitude. Like, you really just need to be grateful, because I feel like there's so much going on in your mind. Release past failures of things that did, like don't cry over spilled milk of things that, like, shoulda, coulda, woulda, I shoulda did this happened, whatever. Like, leave that. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. That's only hurting you to do that, okay? So all you can do is move forward and make different decisions going forward. Yeah, that's the main energy that I'm getting for Leo for this month. I feel like your intuition is strong this month. So maybe you're getting a lot of intuitive. Like I said, the dreams are coming out to me again. So just pay attention to your dreams, maybe even keep like a little journal. But you definitely you're having a change of perspective this month. Like you're working on, you're having a self change of perspective this month. Like, okay, like I could do this differently, or I could work on that, but it feels good. I don't know how to explain. Like you're having a positive, like you don't want to engage in certain things anymore. You don't want to do certain things anymore. You don't want, you know what I mean? Like you really don't want to do that. So good for you. Just continue to be positive. Remember, the energy you put out is what comes back to you. But again, I don't feel like this is like a negative thing that I'm feeling here. It's just like, be mindful. You know what I mean? Like just be mindful of the energy you put out this month, but then also pay attention to I don't know how to put it, because I don't feel like there's anything you need to worry about this month, but just more like take notes. That's what I'm trying to say. Be an observer this month. You know what I mean? You don't have to take action. You don't have to do anything, but observe people, observe their behaviors, observe whatever. And I'm not saying you should, this is where you need to like, don't draw a conclusion or an assumption from that, but gather all the information you need before you take an action or make an assessment about a situation. Like don't just be so quick to jump to something when you don't even know all the facts or information. Okay? All right. That is everything for you for August.